Winter, we need to hook you up with all your rewards and stuff like that. How many hours do I have in Terraria? About 4.6 thousand, I want to say. Hold on, let me check. 4.7 thousand. I was right. Wow. Get some TBG flex up in here for you guys. Look at that over there. You see it? That's it? How many hours do you have, Chaotic Mango? And AFK hours don't count. Okay. That's cray-cray. That's cray-cray! Okay, we are in hard mode. We have no hard mode equipment right now. Actually, we have a new pickaxe, don't we? So we need to get the adamantite together. So we have 90 adamantite right now. Let's make our forge. First thing. I'm gonna get swarmed by enemies here because it's blood moon right now. Am I dead? I'm dead on the inside. We're not gonna die. I know. There's no way. Well, it is hard mode, so we definitely can die. Correction. Adamantite sword, 61 made. Godly, are you joking? What a roll! Holy crap, we got a godly instantly. 290 damage. It's before the man. I can't believe roll. I mean, it's not legendary, but godly is perfectly acceptable. And then we can actually deal damage now. It's pretty sick. I just want to get some mats. I don't want to die down here. That's for sure. I gotta be careful. Friend is a word, in my opinion, that means a mutual relationship, both give and take. That's really good, actually, in general. That's really nice. I don't think anyone else has said that. The give and take portion of it. You can rely on each other and not worry what you say to them. I've got four good friends that I consider brothers. That is actually really cool to mention the give and take portion of it. Because I do think that all relationships, maybe especially friendships. This is Ruby right here. I kind of want to get that, I guess. I don't know. Should we? I'm just like a partial Ruby or something like that. Good friends share each other's ups and downs. They trust each fully. Enough not to censor themselves, even with difficult things. I think one of the underlying things that I've heard from people is that someone you're friends with, you feel comfortable with. That's a pretty big deal, I think. Like, just feeling like you can... My armor's broken right now. Ooh, that's scary. No wonder I'm taking so much damage. I haven't beaten Terraria yet. Are there any strats I could do that don't take super long to set up? Do you mean like you haven't beaten the last boss or something like that? There is some methods of that you could set up. I would just encourage you to try to have fun with it, because even when you beat the last boss, it's not really the end of the game per se. So, what? How is that locked in my inventory? That doesn't make any sense. I'm learning from chat right now. What can you do after Moonlord? Moonlord is you can do Betsy. It depends on the order. Like, you could actually not kill a whole lot of bosses on the way to Moonlord, and that's reasonable. It's totally fine to do so. Okay, and then the melee helmet. Okay. Then we just need a chest piece. Right, you could do Fish Rod last. You could do Betsy. Oh, hey, was that Orcalcum? Yeah, it was. So for beating the game, really, for beating Moonlord, there's definitely strats out there. I like to use Asphalt Walkway. It takes a little bit of time to set up. It's not that bad, though. Learning to dodge him will be important. Getting better wings. If you don't have good wings, will be important as well. Getting fast move speed. Bars, 21 bars. Is it 4 ore per? Or something? It's weird, actually, the math. It's 5 ore per bar. Okay. I'm bad at math. Yeah, okay, obviously. Wow, I'm really bad at math. Yeah, so if you're normal, the healer NPC does make it way easier. My name was unimportant. You're right. That's good advice. Usually I don't give that advice because I find that they're super cheesy and it feels too easy. And then that causes sort of a feeling of non-fulfillment.
Is that what you need to say? Did that get you good? Beep, boop, beep, boop, pop, pop. You like that?
Cool.
Is that good for you?
That's really annoying. You thought blood moons could only happen once every 8 days. Well, now we've learned a thing. Seriously? Just gonna let him despawn. I hate. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. That was just annoying to have my NPCs die for no reason. It's my favorite Terraria mod. Weapons out. Maybe it's kind of a cute one. I don't really have a favorite per se. I don't really do mods very often. Only very occasionally have I mess with mods. Though there is a lot of really good mods out there. So, maybe like 100. How many bars was it? 24? Oh, okay, so many mobs are spawning. Let's get away from here. Okay, so we have an anti-armor. Let's get Frost Sword. Sham, wow. Wow. Too bad we have Adamantite and not Titanium. It really sucks, but oh yeah, this doesn't work, does it? I got slowed there. It's a big debuff for me for a melee character to get. At least we do. Hey, it's Icicle. Does that count as a sword, chat? Is Icicle a sword? I can't fight these guys, man. It's a sword archetype. Oh, that's what we're saying yes about. It is a sword. Yeah, I guess it is a sword archetype. Ow. It swings like a sword. I'd say it's a sword, but I wouldn't use it. Wow, it swings just like a sword. It's not called sword, though. Look, sword. Sickle. Sword. Sickle. Fury. Keeper. Okay, well. If you swing it, not in a chain, it does melee damage. It's probably a sword. Yeah, I mean, you can... Whatever interpretation really is fine. I think I'm just going to not use it. Any cuties in chat? Yeah. Oh, nice. New yeah emote, Darren. Okay. Whoa. Man, I really don't like those spawns. It's making it really tough to get the frost brand, which is what I really need. This icicle could be really good, actually, if I decided to use it. I think last time we just used frost brand, so yeah, it just doesn't. It is very sword-esque. The swing style. It just shoots a small projectile. How are you dealing with projectile swords? Projectile swords are fine. Frost brand's gonna be a projectile sword, and we're gonna try to get that one. So yeah, this sickle is actually kind of hard to get. Yeah, we're not doing pure melee, like a true melee thing. We're just using swords in particular. Yeah, we'll be slightly less of a problem. Very slightly less. Not much less, but at least a little bit less. Because at least I can shoot at them. Well, yeah, that was an ice golem. He was pewing at me. Pew! Pew! Why is this guy so bad at shooting? Oh, he changed it. Dang, there's two of them now. Wow, he's like, they don't hit me. Oh, dang it. Jinxed it. I should make a, what the heck? Icy mermans. Subway noms have arrived. Greetings and salutations. Well, I don't know, I'm a robot. The delivery driver was like, I like your crown. One of the frustrating things for me is that I want to spend more time working, and the time that I spend cooking is not time spent working. So it's kind of worthwhile for me to eat out, but eating out is usually not as healthy. Hey, we finally got a chest here. Like, literally finally got a chest. Okay, we have like a 1 in 4 chance or something. I don't even know what the chances are to get the sword that we want. 1 in 3 chances, okay. Oh. Rip. F in chat. We didn't get a frost brand. We got a freaking magic item. Mythical. Wow, best modifier possible. That sucks, man. Totally useless. Cool. Really cool item. Really cool item. But, wow, you're going ham, aren't you, buddy? Oh, okay. Let's not leave. Man, that sucks. Feels bad, German. Feels bad, German. He's hoping for a lens from a really rare spawn, yeah. You know what? I set up a bed over here, didn't I, for this kind of thing? I guess I'm a lot better at killing them now, but maybe I should do that. Hey, I already gave you the best modifier. It's your problem if you decide not to use it. That's true, actually. The game is like, hey, I gave this guy a really good modifier. Why is he not using it? It's a really cool item, though. I really like it a lot. Oh, that's true. I could use my life form analyzer. That's a good suggestion. I don't know if it'll make it easier to find them, per se. Crap. But it'll just tell me when they're there, at the very least. It'll prevent mimic despawns, yeah. Are you thinking of getting the blade tongue? I don't want to fish. I guess I could fish Pavo, and that'd be fine. Does that have a ranged attack on a Pavo? Does the Ichor shot? Man, does it really shoot Ichor? That's really good. Yeah, just for the Ichor debuff, it might be worthwhile. It might be worthwhile for the rest of the game. Oh, yeah, it's true. Flask of Ichor, a thing. Oh my god, I totally forgot that Flask of Ichor were a thing. I should really be using those. Dim flasks. We have fire flasks. Oops, right now. Man, this anti-sword is so much better than a Knight's Edge. I'm so glad we picked it up, actually. Spicy! Oh. No! No! No, please! Monka S! Ah, my heart. God dang it, TG fine. Hey, an Amarok. Wow, wah, wee, wah. That was nerve-wracking. God dang, Frozen. Luckily I didn't take that much damage somehow. Oh, so I got hit by an ice attack, and we got Frozen debuff, which stuns us. Stun debuffs are pretty rare in Terraria, and when you do get hit by them, they're very impactful, and we could have just died there. Just use Ankh Shield. Maybe it's worth it, I don't know. Tundra Medusa, yeah. Sort of something like that. So that was pretty spoopy. I was like spamming my freaking TP out. Yeah, we did get out, but ugh. It's dangerous to have that happen to me. I probably just want to not fight these guys and just reset all the time. We're hoping for the Frostblade here. Shenendrick. Frostblade is an item that drops Frostbrand. Yeah, I think it's Frostbrand. So yeah, we're looking for the Frostbrand. That drops from Ice Mimics. I wonder if Lost Girl is rarer than Ice Mimics. They had a 7-minute Arcalis. Someone in chat, someone literally came into my stream during to tell me that, And Arcalis is not a good item. But Enchanted Sword is better. You got unlucky. That's how I feel about it. Like, oh man, I rolled an Arcalis instead of an Enchanted Sword. Sorry, that sucks. You don't have the range attack now. Like, why would you want the Arcalis? Arcalis does great DPS that can't be used on anything, sort of. Arcalis can solo burn Cthulhu. Shurikens can solo burn Cthulhu? You can buy those from the merchant. Arcalis looks sick, yeah. It looks sick. There's some circumstances in which the Arcalis is really good, but I think you got unlucky, actually, by getting the Arcalis. It's just my opinion. You know, it's weird because I used to really like the Arcalis and think it was a really good item. But when we started testing it against things, it just kind of sucks. It's just so situational. It depends. I think so. Arcalis actually gets weaker and weaker and weaker as time goes on because it does fast attacks with low damage. And that's really, really bad on Expert. You really want slow attacks with, well, you just want high damage, and that usually ends up being slow attacks with high damage. Mechanic only after sword, yes, Halls. We'll be doing a Expert Hardcore Engineer only is what we're calling it. Enchanted Sword is good pre-Skeletron. Skeletron is not really a step change. Why pre-Skeletron and not pre-Wall of Flesh? Because killing Skeletron doesn't change the game? So it's a weird thing to put on there, that it's pre-Skeletron in particular. Yeah, both the swords are great in pre-hard mode. You like the... All right, this conversation is over. You like the Maramusa? I don't want to talk about this. I'm not touching that. No thanks. I prefer a juicy bronze short sword. I forgot that short swords were a thing. Any short swords we can make? Can we make an adamantite short sword? I mean, we're not getting the spawns we want, are we? It will list it, right? It's a rare item. Maramusa is good pre-hard mode. Nope, I don't. I think that the grass sword is better than Maramusa. At least it adds a debuff. At least it knocks enemies back. Titanium dagger, is that a thing? Juicy should be a prefix on weapons. Oh, that'd be a funny prefix to cap. Man, I wish the Ice Blade was a bit better. It does shoot a projectile at least. It just doesn't do very much damage. And it's got very short range. All these levels would never hold up to the godly copper short sword. The speed of attacks. The DPS is so high. Okay. Has anyone forced me to dab yet? No, they haven't actually. A third Blood Moon in a row. Let's go. Setting a record. What's up, Recluse? How you doing today? Have you heard about Terraria Randomizer? I have. I think I definitely want to try it out. Damn, Recluse. Seems pretty fun. Yes, you actually can get the Broken Hero Sword before all 3 mechanical bosses. I just have to have Solar Eclipses. Earlier there's a mechanical burning Cthulhu. They're saying they're not going to add any more mechanical bosses, straight up. So, keep wishing. Sorry, man. I don't know if I want more spawns, because when the Mimic does show up, I have to go down there and fight. So, I could use a Battle Pot. Battle Pot's not a bad thing to use here, but I think it would actually make it harder, not easier, to get the enemy. I'm lucky the turtles can't reach me. Obviously, the spawns are working great. I should definitely make the Cultist harder. I think Cultist is fine. He's pretty dangerous. They actually did buff him recently. Well, not buffed him, but they fixed him to be stronger. Because before he wasn't doing some of his attacks. Come on. We had Lucky earlier. And then it was a great idea to use this Life Analyzer. I play Expert. Expert is fun. Yeah, I like Expert too. A lot of people don't like Expert, actually. The question is why? Because it's too hard for them, I guess. They find it grindy. Because it takes a lot longer. Yeah, a lot of people don't like Expert because of that. I mean, the enemies are way tougher. There's new mechanics and stuff. I mean, there is a lot of stuff that slows the game down a ton. And yeah, I think a lot of people who do make the switch over Logi to Expert don't ever want to go. It requires less grinding, though. I think in most circumstances it actually requires more. For example, the Celestial Pillars have a 50% increase in the number of enemies that you need to kill from 100 to 150. Yeah, I think the beginning is what turns people off a lot of the time. Drop rates are significantly higher, I would say. But most of those things that drop don't really require... Like, what sticks out to you as requiring grinding to beat the game? Because I don't think lens and vertebrae really count. 3 lenses is all you need. I don't know, that's gonna... Maybe like 7 minutes of grinding you might put into that. I really do hate hard mode ore mining. You can skip it, though. Sadly, it doesn't change between expert and normal. Okay, now we're in battle pot mode. Just to get lucky, forehead. Yeah, we're just not getting the spawns. Battle pot, water candle. Next thing we could do is the jungle. Alright, we got a mimic. Now where the heck is he? Nice, too. So this is the problem. Yep. Holy crap. Dang, you Splunker pushed an accident. Yeah, see, this is why I didn't want to increase spawn rate, chat. mostly the range enemies are the problem. Yeah, any kind of range attacks would be really nice. Duh. Totally forgot about this. Can you not break those projectiles? I don't think you can. Whoo-wee. Ah! Hello, darkness, my old friend. Got you baited once again. All right, we'll go again. Yeah, I mean, it's just gonna be the way of it for a little while until we get this thing. Good old RNG, good old drop rate. I don't want to use dart traps or lava if I can help it. If I can help it. Definitely a great idea, though. Battle potion's still on. That's good. We'll put that water candle down again. 3 sausage biscuits. Dang. America. The home of guns and obesity, baby. Will we be getting every sword? That'd be kind of nice, but not necessary, no. Battle pot seemed to work. To get it spawned, at least, but... Ah, I didn't see you there. Yeah, so their idea of 4C is to put lava down and make a hoik thingy and put some darts in there, too. America's in that crippling depression diet. I actually think that America does not have as many cases of suicide per capita as lots of other countries, actually. I think the highest suicide rate is actually in South Korea, and then in Japan as well is a really high suicide rate. And that's just like a really strong indicator that someone's suffering from mental health issues. So we might be fat, but at least we're not off on ourselves as much. It's definitely still an epidemic of suicide. All right, any tips for hardcore run? Use potions. Potions are really strong. They'll do a lot of work for you. All right, I think we'll going to make another battle potion. Leave me alone. I'm drinking water here. We're hoping for the frost red seeping. It is a drop from ice mimics. Ice mimics will show up in this ice biome just randomly. So, kind of crossing our fingers. Yeah, it's really, there's a lot of tortoise spawns, huh? They really are angry with me. They want to murk me. They're just trying to kill me. Yeah, Trap Buddy is a pretty good idea. Well, before you can actually recognize traps. The Trap Buddy will help you see wires, basically, is what it does. You can actually toggle that off, I think, if you wanted to, for the grand design. Like, show wires. Yeah, you can mess with the wires. Fishing and crim, that's it. Fishing crim surface, fishing crim underground. Well, grappling hook, this is a ruby hook, grappling hook. Got one. We got one! Okay, now we have like 1 million enemies to murk. Oh, you know what I can do? Let's make a pit here. Holy crap. Alright, you stuck up there at least. Whoa. Got really spicily close to me there. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bruh. I just want to make the merman fall off, actually. That's a problem. Yeah, maybe I should take off battle potion and candle. I don't really want to mess with it, but... Frostbrand, baby! Yes! Okay, we did it. G-dot freaking G-dot. Auto swing. Ice projectile. Imbued with fire. Poggies. Alright, legendary, let's go. Legendary, let's go. Legendary one time. Legendary one time.